Hey fam, welcome back and welcome to the inside of my closet. In my closet, I get some of my best thinking and impulsive acts done. And last week, I impulsively signed up for a 10K. Lucky for me, tomorrow's race day and I'm very underprepared. I started running probably towards the beginning of last year, not consecutively, just like picking up a different style of cardio because I was a hiking guide and I was tired of moving slow and I wanted to move faster. So last November, I signed up for a bubble run near me, which was like a 2-mile run. Even though it was labeled as a 5K, it was not. And I kind of got into it. I have never liked running, ever. Always hated running. I hated everything about it. Hated that I sucked at it. Hated how out of breath I was. Just everything. It sucked. But I wanted to challenge myself to do something that I didn't like and was not good at. And funny enough, I've kind of turned it around entirely. I'm not saying I'm like some speed master. My average pace is like an 11-minute mile is like comfortable for me. So I'm not quick, but I enjoy it. So after I ran the bubble run last November, I signed up for, I think I've done like 4 or 5Ks. And then in February of this year, I ran my first 10K. And then in May of this year, I ran my first half marathon. I do not have the courage to go for the full marathon yet. I am still trying to build a base and find my race length that I like the most. I've done a lot of 5Ks, but that's just such a tough distance because like it's so short that like you want to push yourself harder, but like 3 miles is still a long time to be continuously going like your full pace. So I think the 10K might be for me. But I've only done one, so tomorrow we are gonna test it out again, and I thought I would take you along on the journey. So, like I said, I am severely underprepared for this. For all of my other races, I have put in like specific training, not that I like followed it to a T or anything, but I built myself like a general plan to follow. And for this one I didn't, because again, I signed up in this exact spot sitting in my closet about 5 days ago. The only thing I have prepared is my outfit, because that matters. Also, it is my first trail run. I typically do not run on trails. It's just not my thing, but I feel like I have enough of a base with hiking and running semi-regularly that I could try it out. So I'm gonna go to bed because I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and I think it's almost 10 p.m. And I would like to at least not die tomorrow. So good night. I will talk to you in the morning.
Good morning, fam. I have to be quiet because it's 5:30 in the morning. But here is the race day fit. My shirt is from Aerie. My sports bra is Lululemon. And my shorts are from TJ Maxx. And then I'm going to be wearing my white Asics, of course. So I have like 30 minutes until we're allowed to start lining up. So I need to get ready and get out of here. I've got my electrolyte tablets and my Go. I'm only going to take one during this race because in my last 10K, I was like, I could have used one. So this time I am going to take one. And it's 5:46, so I like really got to roll.
Alrighty gang, it's go time. Oh my god. I'm like contemplating switching it to a 5K. Like this whole time I'm just like, should I do a 5K? Should I do a 5K? Because in the email they said you could switch it. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's just gonna be hot, and I don't handle heat very well, like at all. So snackle haul. I have a body armor that's not actually a body armor. It is my noon tablet in here because this race is a cup-free race because it's a trail run, so they don't want people littering and like dropping their paper cups. So I had to get creative really quick because I forgot. So this is what I'm gonna be holding as I'm running, which I think is gonna be fine because I have my running belt on and my Goo is currently living in there. So me and my little baby Gil. I have, of course, the running sunglasses. This is the best purchase of my life, by the way. I love these things. And then no other better way to start the day. I really restrict myself to having these only when I do like a really intense workout now, because I don't want to get dependent on them. So typically I don't even have the whole thing. Like, I think 200 milligrams is just like way too much for my body to handle without expressing it immediately afterwards. Then I just have a protein bar because I don't like eating a lot before a race because I'm not trying to trigger any movements. So that is that. Let's go. Let's get it. I put on my one and only chapstick that has SPF, and so I'm very fluorescent right now. But sunscreen is important. In the email, it said, be ready, it's gonna be hot. It is 100% cold and overcast. Five and a half miles. We're almost done. Thank God. All right, fam. My first ever trail race is complete. I am walking back to my car. I have like a half-mile walk, so this feels really good right now on top of 6.5 miles. A little over a 10K, by the way. But I got some goodies in my medal, so I'll give a haul in the car. Hey, fam. We're back in the car. Time for the race debrief. So I very much under-anticipated trail running in general. As an ex-hiking guide like myself, I feel very acquitted and very comfortable on trails, but running them is a whole nother story. Sometimes when I would go on my hikes, I'd have to like run to catch up to people, but that's nothing compared to like consistently running a race on a trail. I also am not too familiar with these trails specifically. I've done them like twice, and I forgot how much incline there is. So let's break down the stats really quick. I ran that in an hour and 25 minutes. It was 6.49 miles, a little over 6.2, so a little over a 10K. And my pace was 13:12 because any uphill, I was walking. I didn't even bother. Like, I would not do it because the incline was 1,100 feet. So not for the weak. The race itself was so fun. Like, it was a smaller race, which most races I've done have been like pretty big. I think this actually was the smallest one I've done. And I think it's just because it was a trail run in general. But it was cool because there were people running 5K, 10K, I think like potentially a 15K, and then like a 6-hour run as many laps as you can ultra run. So obviously that's way above my pay grade. I'm not doing anything like that, probably quite literally ever. Let's give a haul. So I got my t-shirt. I kind of forgot that I got one. I didn't really necessarily want one, but it is kind of cute. It's also very soft. So new sleep shirt unlocked. Oh, it does say. So 5K, 10K, 10 miler, half marathon, 30K, and 6-hour. That's a lot. That is quite a lot. So I'm content with the 10K I did. I almost, when I ran a lap, I was like, oh my God, I got to do that again, because it was like a giant loop that was like roughly 5K distance. The bib, kind of cute. Not necessarily my favorite that I have, but it's fun. It's very fun. I got 2 free hair ties because they made you grab a hair tie after every lap you did, which I guess qualifies more for like the higher mileage runners, but I still got some cutie colors, and I feel like Cosmo and Wanda are on my wrist. I got energy chews. They had so many snacks out, but I felt greedy taking snacks because like I just grabbed something when I was done versus the people that are going to be doing lap after lap after lap. So I just took these. And then some good old H2O. I carried this thing with me the whole time. This was very annoying, I will say. And here is the medal. I'll give a close up the other way, but I think this one is really cute. It's all glittery and sparkly and I like it a lot. I would rate my first trail running experience a 7 out of 10. Like I would do it again, but I would definitely want to do a little more preparation, but like I feel like my base was enough to carry me through it. So I enjoyed it, and it stayed overcast the whole time. Like I did not need my sunglasses. If it were hot, that would have murdered me. That would have absolutely murdered me. But I don't think, based on my base and based on like how prepared I was going into the day, I don't think I could have done any better. And I am content with finishing in less than an hour and a half. So that's all. I am gonna go home and shower because I feel disgusting.